Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We got 12 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We should hit 21.5k subs to get today, guys. So keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below, guys. Really good promo, especially with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets. Go ahead and take advantage of that, guys, in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Lighter slate today, but still some good action. Starting with the Cleveland Guardians versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -120. Guardians +110 with the over/under at 8.5. Guardians coming into this matchup 49-26. Baltimore 49-28. Pitching for the Guardians is Tanner Beebe with an ERA of 3.65. Pitching for Baltimore is Cade Povich with an ERA of 3.94. Beebe, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 12 strikeouts. Povich, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 1 strikeout. Beebe, he's been very good. His last 2 games, he's had 11 and 12 strikeouts here. Cleveland, they're hot right now. They're on a 5-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game Toronto sweep. Baltimore, they're coming off a 3-game Houston loss. Got swept there. Only put up 2 runs total in their last 2 games here. So bad series for the Orioles. Got Cleveland playing good right now. Beebe's been very solid. So is Povich, coming off 2 good starts on the mound. Beebe really strikes people out though, which is very encouraging. Yeah, I like the Guardians. They're hot right now. Baltimore coming off a bad series. Yeah, give me the Guardians +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Detroit Tigers. Phillies opening up as road favorites at -180. Detroit +140 with the over/under at 8. Phillies coming into this matchup 51-26. Detroit 36-41. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 3.64. Pitching for Detroit is Casey Mize with an ERA of 4.43. Nola, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Mize, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Phillies coming off back-to-back Arizona wins. Detroit coming off a White Sox win. The Phillies 6-0 against Detroit, so they've been very good head-to-head here. Nola's been good on the mound. He had that 8-run game against Boston, but nonetheless, he's been very good. Mize gives up about 2 to 3 runs here. I like the Phillies. They've been dominant against Detroit here, coming off a nice Arizona series. And they're playing well. Detroit, haven't won back-to-back games in a while. They've been very spotty with the wins and losses here. Give me the Phillies on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Seattle Mariners versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over/under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 45-35. The Rays 38-40. Pitching for Seattle is Brian Wu with an ERA of 1.67. Pitching for the Rays is Taj Bradley with an ERA of 4.06. Wu, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Bradley, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Seattle coming off a tough Miami series, losing 2 of the 3 there. Tampa Bay coming off a nice Pittsburgh series, winning 2 of the 3. Seattle, they've had their struggles against Tampa Bay. 4-9 against Tampa, 1-5 on the road against the Rays here. Both pitchers been very good on the mound as of late this season. Really barely giving up runs. That's why you're probably looking at like the lowest over/under on the slate today. Yeah, we got an actual pick'em scenario. So it's tough here, but the Mariners, they've really struggled against the Rays. So I think I'm gonna take the Rays at home today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at -125. The Pirates +110 with the over-under at 10. Pirates coming into this matchup 37-40. The Reds 36-41. Pitching for the Pirates is Bailey Falter with an ERA of 3.74. Pitching for the Reds is Carson Spears with an ERA of 3.20. Falter, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Spears, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pittsburgh, coming off a Tampa Bay loss. The Reds on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Boston losses. No Andrew McCutchen or Connor Joe today for Pittsburgh. So, yeah, that's why they're underdogs today, missing 2, arguably probably their best hitters on the team. So, yeah, with Pittsburgh missing some of their starting players, 2 good ones. Both pitchers give up runs here, but yeah, I was going to pick the Pirates, but missing 2 players in the lineup like that, I'll take the Reds at home today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -150. Toronto +125 with the over-under at 8.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 35-42. Boston 42-36. Pitching for Toronto is Chris Bassett with an ERA of 3.52. Pitching for Boston is Tanner Houck with an ERA of 2.14. Bassett, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Houck, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Toronto, they're on a very bad stretch right now. They are on a 6-game losing streak right now, getting swept by Boston and Cleveland. Now they're playing Boston again, who's hot right now. Boston 8-2 in their last 10, coming off back-to-back Reds wins. Yeah, Toronto just on a horrible stretch right now. Boston 7-1 in their last 8. Both pitchers give up about 2-ish runs here, so not concerned with that. But yeah, the way Toronto's playing and the way Boston, 2 teams in different directions right now. Give me the Red Sox at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Atlanta Braves versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Braves opening up as road favorites at -120. Cardinals +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Braves coming into this matchup 43-32. The Cardinals 39-37. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Schwellenbach with an ERA of 4.98. Pitching for the Cardinals is Lance Lynn with an ERA of 4.08. Schwellenbach, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Lynn, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's coming off bad starts on the mound here. He's given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Atlanta, coming off a nice Yankee series, winning 2 of the 3. They're 8-2 in their last 10. And St. Louis, coming off a 3-game Giants sweep, played well in that series. Atlanta 14-4 on the road against St. Louis, 12-5 against St. Louis. They've been very good against the Cardinals here. Yeah, I'm just not in love with Lynn here. He's been getting lit up his last 3 games on the mound, and yeah, I think I'm going to lean with the Braves on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Chicago White Sox. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -145. The White Sox +120 with the over-under at 8. Dodgers coming into this matchup 48-31. The White Sox 21-58. Pitching for the Dodgers is James Paxton with an ERA of 3.65. Pitching for the White Sox is Garrett Crochet with an ERA of 3.25. Paxton, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Crochet, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Dodgers coming off an Angels win. White Sox coming off a Detroit loss. Dodgers 4-1 on the road against the White Sox. 8-2 against the White Sox here. They've been very good head-to-head. I think you're getting the Dodgers at an insane value today. Shay's good on the mound. I think that's why the value is a little lower. He's been very good, but up against this Dodgers team, I got to roll with the Dodgers on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Miami Marlins versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at -240. The Marlins plus 180 with the over-under at 9.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 27-50. The Royals 42-37. Pitching for the Marlins is Roddery Munoz with an ERA of 5.76. Pitching for the Royals is Cole Ragans with an ERA of 3.23. Munoz, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Ragans, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Munoz been getting lit up this season. That's coming off a 6-run game, then he had a 4-run game against Cleveland. Miami 4-1 in their last 5, playing kind of well during this stretch. The Royals coming off getting swept by the Rangers. Back-to-back games, they haven't scored a run. Yeah, bad stretch for the Royals here. Miami, no Tim Anderson today for rest. Miami, they've been good against the Royals here. I'm not in love with Munoz on the mound. He really has been getting torched this season. I don't know. I think you're getting the Royals at a good spot. They're coming off back-to-back games where they haven't scored here. I think it's a good spot for them to get the bath rolling today. I mean, the Royals at home. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -160. The Rangers plus 130 with the over-under at 8. Rangers coming into this matchup 37-40. The Brewers 45-33. Pitching for the Rangers is Michael Lorenzen with an ERA at 3.0. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 4.06. Lorenzen, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Peralta, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. The Rangers on a little 4-game winning streak, ending their big losing streak that they were on. Brewers coming off a Padres win, had a very tough Padres series, losing 3 of those 4 games. The Rangers 1-5 against the Brewers, haven't been that good head-to-head. Peralta had some rough starts on the mound, coming off a 0-run game. He's been good, but he's had some bad starts here and there. I think it's a good spot for the Brewers, coming off a rough Padres series. They're 9-2 at home. They play very good at home here. I think it's a good spot for them to bounce back, and I'll take the Brewers at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -125. Oakland plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Oakland coming into this matchup 29-51. The Angels 30-46. Pitching for Oakland is Luis Medina with an ERA of 4.71. Pitching for the Angels is Griffin Canning with an ERA of 5.02. Medina, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Canning, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Oakland coming off back-to-back Minnesota losses. Angels, they're coming off a Dodgers loss. Oakland, they are 4-2 against the Angels. They've actually been pretty good head-to-head here. Both pitchers give up runs, so we're not looking at the greatest matchup here. Maybe the over could be a play. Both pitchers give up runs. Yeah, this is a series I'm taking the underdog. Give me the Oakland plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Washington Nationals versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -220. Washington plus 180 with the over-under at 8.5. Washington coming into this matchup 38-39. The Padres 41-41. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 5.60. Pitching for the Padres is Matt Waldron with an ERA of 3.46. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts, coming off back-to-back 1-run games here, so not very good quality starts. Waldron, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Washington coming off a Colorado win. Padres coming off a Brewers loss, but looked good in that Brewers series, winning 3 of the 4. Washington 5-2 on the road here. I don't know. I mean, Washington's been pretty solid. Corbin won his last start on the mound. They're a good road team as of late. Yeah, I don't know. Could be a spot where you're getting insane value for the Nationals today. To me, Padres, whether they win or not today, they're not a team that's worth being minus 200 or higher. It's just to me, it's too risky for the Padres. Other teams, I'll do it all day, but the Padres can't do it. Give me the Nationals plus 1.5 on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Cubs plus 115 with the over-under at 8. Cubs coming into this matchup 37-41. The Giants 36-42. Pitching for the Cubs is Justin Steele with an ERA of 3.47. Let's see who's pitching for the Giants right now. Having to look it up. Okay, currently it's undecided for the Giants here. So we're going to see what happens with that and who ends up pitching for the Giants today. Steele, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts. That was against the Giants in his last start. Cubs coming off a tough Mets series, losing 2 of the 3 games. Giants, they're on a 5-game losing streak. They got swept by the Cardinals here. Cubs are 5-1 against the Giants. They've been very good head-to-head here. Steele's been very solid on the mound for the Giants. I'm sorry, for the Cubs here. And I think they're good dogs today. Don't know who's pitching for the Giants. Coming off a tough Mets series. I think they bounced back today. And they're good value as a dog. I'll take the Cubs plus 1.5 on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out. And I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.